see the need to visit the palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. I walk time when I know how to spend.
I quite like it here.
We have arrived.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It's not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've been here so long.
Fine place to let silence
This
cultivate.
is a place to forget one's troubles.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
I ought to find someone to
Pray my watch finishes without incident.
This may require a delicate touch.
Would that all my days.
These days I'll buy myself a manor.
Would that such
Oh
peace
dear. The best of us has its
reigned
limits, I suppose.
This may require a delicate touch.
A fine place to sit and gather what.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir. But there isn't to be a...
Not good will come of this.
I always thought a short straw.
A welcome respite from all
Good to see you, Master.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
Beyond me.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizon...
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Our soldiers need better training.
Have no fear, Master.
I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while...
No far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull.
Another fine turnout, wouldn't you say?
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle. The younger the better. The sky always puts
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
best more that tongue of
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
I would fain aid you if you are...
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
My sword arm could use
some work.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I'm the crown jewel.
Such quietude is a blessing.
There's almost some better days.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour with the light.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall. and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sOWLin, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is.
By a good patron.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Off to market I go.
Let's go out and sight. This work's dreadful dull. I get paid in drinks.
Fine place to collect money.
Wonder how everyone else makes it.
I'd literally love gold to spend as tears.
I get along with everyone.
Always sets me to think. Always the same. They are.
Seems naught ever goes right. I could use a bit of excitement in my life. Wonder how long I'll keep this job.
This is why I come when light
About
gets
turn out so far.
Overwhelming.
well met, sir. You seem a kindly sort.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
more time than I know how to spend. All this hustle and bustle has me.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Very dull.
We've arrived, just as planned.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Look as long as you please. What should I get on? Quite the predicament.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Do you know how long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me! You move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There
there are times when no one's standing watch there at all. Aye, it happened just yesterday.
Wearing armor all day feels like
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
wearing armor all day.
Winches on all sides.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sOWLin.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
That's it. I've had enough.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
The best quality of soul we can have.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Indeed, you are correct.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
If I could, I'd never leave.
It's no good if you work yourself to death.
I'm not getting in anyone's back.
Well then, there's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Always another errand to
Look as long as you please.
Welcome. I ought to be going.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, can we begin to thwart it? And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
I suppose 'tis so.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the...
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously. Look as long as you please. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Almost wish all would happen to shake things up.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Now... Oh, we've the vim to tackle them. Day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold.
For last night's scuffle.
This is
I must
alright.
confess my displeasure.
We're still in the fight.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You have my protection.
Spirit, it quails.
Let us see what you're made of.
Nox carts ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
What's all this ruckus?
I'll take any chance not to be sharp resist.
What the?
My hammer really would have been better. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet. Idleness is a luxury. Happened rarely before. Wish I'd
It's a thankless job, this.
I've scripted to the site once I've said my Ein.
silence. Cultivates wisdom.
An area coin to show down dark paths this place. Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Life's been pretty kind to me.
Book I want to be getting back to. I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Thank you.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Over here, if you would.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Let me get that. Over here, if you please. We've got goblins!
Here, strike with lightning on the side. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Here, if you please.
So since letting the enemy gain the upper hand, the early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient. That we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Let my magic drawn to an elemental room. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly do.
Oh, well aimed. Right where it is.
Execution.
Indeed. It was enough to make one pity our foe.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I shan't let them harm you.
No shortage of easy marks. Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
You're not going anywhere! Feast your eyes on this! A statue. I cannot help but suspect 'tis guiding us somewhere.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
True enough.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You seem to have been chilled. Are you alright?
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. Could you come over here?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Oh, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Shall we make them brew their own implant?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Very well.
Well done!
Your magical aid has dissipated. I mean, it's Mom. How adorable.
No.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I? Curative ought to do the trick.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'll collect them. You needn't trouble yourself.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I... show you to its location.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
Here, if you please. This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
I grant you lightning stand.
Much obliged. I hope this serves to convey my appreciation.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey. To enemy ambush. Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
I suppose it's so.
Scout is late, report is too late. This should be of use. By magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare. This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder what lies at its bottom.
Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.